Okay, email's done, vlog done, uploaded, bam, there it is. Great. Loading to HD now. Now I'm on to, I've got to look at the workouts too. I'm going to have a quick look at the workouts and download music for the shoot. What I'm doing to get organized, I've got a whole new project. Huge fan of this software called Post Haste. Highly recommend it. It's free. You can, okay, go away. You can create templates. It's folder structures just so you click this, create project, and it has nice, neat names that you can organize and you can tweak and everything. Then it creates a whole folder structure for you with all of this different stuff. For example, like in here, it's already got all my Fx6 folder, which is just my typical setup, where I put my timelines, everything. Huge fan of that. But also in the power bins here, I'm talking Davinci a lot, but power bins, I've got some logos, and in here I've got some of the ones that I need for the comp, so it's just super handy to always have them. So I've grabbed a bunch of them and put them in my graphics folder ready to go. I'm going to get some music, and then I'm kind of going to be in a good place ready to start editing and shooting tomorrow. I did just remember that I didn't bring a charger for my camera, and we've got 2 days of competition. It's okay because hopefully Kurt brought a charger. Whoa, better late than never, my guy.
It's 12 p.m. Fuck. It's dusty in here. Where's the aircon at?
Kurt has just arrived here. Welcome to the vlog, Kurt.
Fuck's sake.
Wow, copy my fit. Okay, fully set up here in the media room. Already come across a problem. I can't even plug in my wireless kit to this camera. I need everything off the hot shoe, which is on the handle. Dusty. So I'm gonna have to use this for interviews and this for B-roll. Annoying. This was a bit of a noob error with the Fx3. I just hadn't pulled hard enough and peeled hard enough the side, protective side that covers those spots. So I could easily record interviews on the Fx3, but I just didn't know it yet. Let's give us a wave. Yeah, boys. Shot for the vlog. Beef, what was that? Shout out to Beef and Bronson there, two lads in the CrossFit space shooting media. Good lads, always fun to be around. Here with Kurt. Yeah, here I have a quick interview with Kurt, but I will not bore you with the chat. He looks tired already, and it's just the morning of 2 days of competition. But here is a condensed version of what he says.
It's very dark. Yeah, it's a bit of a struggle, but I'm the only photographer and there's 4 videographers. Struggle is real. Caffeine, let's go.
I managed to pick up these donuts for the media crew. They were out the gate. Always a fun time with the Discipline Games events team. This was halfway through the day, and we were shooting the presentation for the females. Females competed from about 6 a.m. till 1 o'clock, and the guys were going on in the background. Okay, working through edits, and I'm just going to use the Rode Wireless Pro system, and I'm mic'd up Kurt, the photographer, today, and I'm going to cruise around the main floor with him. Here he comes, and here he is. He's mic'd up. Let's go.
A really cool angle when if this guy's going to do some work is behind these dumbbells, massive foreground. One of my favorite shots. Come on, let's go. Pick up the barbell, come on boy. Slow my shot down. Oh, the judges just walked straight in front of me. You're kidding.
What's that?
That was a sample of the energy that you get when you are working with the Discipline Games team. This is some of the volunteers, some of their team, some of the judges, some of the behind-the-scenes crew. They have a lot of spark, a lot of flavour, and it's fun to be around. And we love giving Kurt some shit when we have to get a big team photo. Always fun. One thing I wanted to mention is that with these CrossFit comps, we are booked to shoot and deliver content. We started years ago shooting and delivering content on the day while the event was going, and that became kind of our selling point, our unique selling point, I guess. But as time's gone on, sometimes when you go to these comps, you feel like you're kind of going through the motions, shooting the same shots, because we know what looks good. We know what looks good with a lot of these movements. But now it's like, how can we do something different? So as you can see in these shots, we're interviewing behind the scenes with some of the organisers, some of the important people. We're hearing why athletes compete and telling those stories a bit more. But for a bit of fun, I did some different edits in this competition and just used little memes and trending music and basic edits. The annoying thing was they performed really well. They're kind of mindless, soulless content, but it somehow performed better than other pieces of content that I put a lot of time and effort into, and it had more of a story. And yeah, so it was an interesting experiment. Here's one of these pieces of content.
Whaley has landed several of those inside low kicks.
Nice.
Now, after Kurt was feeling the pinch a little bit with the stills, because he's shooting every heat and pumping out, and he's the only photographer, he asked me to jump in for a few heats just to help him out, which was a bit of fun. And I kind of forget how easy stills is compared to shooting video sometimes. But yeah, the lighting was challenging, but yeah, really enjoyed getting out there and the energy on the floor. Okay, chilling in the Ecom with Kurt, post 2 days of comp, doing some editing, a little portable setup, and downloaded the latest Davinci version 19 and have been frothing, well, actually learning about some of the features from Mr. Alex Tech and others, but finally learning how to play with some of them. And this music remixer is out the gate, but like, here's an example. If I want to get rid of the voice, for example, oh, it's already gone. Unclick, gone. Where I can see this being really handy is wedding videos, especially. Let's go. And that was the weekend away in Auckland. It was something different, flying with Jetstar for the weekend, but got the window seat on the way home, so got to enjoy a little bit of the views. But yeah, hectic weekend as usual, but good fun. Loved it. We finish this vlog with a shoot at Wolfbrook Arena for the Tactics Canterbury Women's Netball team. This was a fun shoot because, well, stressful at the same time, because I was setting up for a cultural performance before the event, before the main game, but I didn't know what was going to happen, didn't know what they wanted captured specifically. They just wanted to capture, and I was like, how's this going to go? But as usual, got to the venue early, got set up in this little area that you can see here, and it was a bit overkill. I had the Fx6, I had the A7 IV, I had a bunch of lenses, another bag full of other stuff. I had my laptop and everything needed because I was going to be editing courtside as usual. But I was kind of nervous because I'm like, crap, what is going to happen in this performance? I just don't know. But ended up having the Fx6 set up, and one of the team that I was working for, they manned that while I was on the gimbal. The moment I got set up, I noticed my Angel Bird 1TB card was not in there, so I was freaking out a little bit, but I had enough backup cards to make it work, so all good. Balanced the gimbal, got the Fx6 all set up, and I was early, I was ready, I was prepared for what was to come. So as usual, I kind of do a walk around the outside area, capture some stills, content of little activations and the things that are going on there before the game starts, and then we're on. Yeet. Yeah, this was me super excited because this was a video that I'd shot for the team earlier in the season, and it was on the big screen. This is great. Yes, yes, yes. Work. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, the moment had come. It was cultural performance time. As you just saw, I had one of the team set up on the Fx6 on a tripod, just cruising around, and I was on the gimbal. Hit record and just went for it, just followed the flow, and they said I could get on the cord, I could wander wherever I wanted to get what I needed. Ended up getting a shot behind the players to kind of capture their perspective, showcasing a little sprinkling of both of the teams, but here's a little sample of that shot. So it was behind the players, but you could see the performance, you could see the tactics branding, and eventually in this shot I kind of wander to the side, and you can see the heads of the players as you here we go, as we're kind of cruising around. Simple, effective little Instagram story for them to go onto their socials. Okay, post shoot, drive home, film while I drive. Okay, debrief, delivered everything. I was pretty happy with everything I delivered. Put all the images from the shoot, because it was mainly a still shoot, and put them in a Dropbox folder, and they're all syncing and transferring across to their team, so it's been good. Man, one point where I'd already talked about it, but this most stressful part of the shoot was setting up the Fx6, and I was like, wait, there's no card in here, and I'd just taken the card out of the Fx3 that I was shooting with in the weekend and never put it back in, so I was freaking out, like, what am I going to do? But luckily enough, I kind of didn't even need the Fx6 for today's shoot, so I was actually pretty chill. But it was just kind of nice to have it. I use it as a second angle for one of the key moments, and yeah, overall happy, and kind of want to shoot another game, to be honest, but we'll see what the schedule looks like. Okay, hectic day. Smashed a little thingy of sushi. Have just been posting about DK and Tom's fundraiser. Edited some photos really quickly for them from this morning's shoot. Yeah, the boys. But DK his Achilles is really sore, so it was actually hard to make him run. I didn't want to make him run. But anyway, shot all of that just with what was in here, super basic kit, and I'm probably going to take this to my next shoot, which is a retainer client, and it has pretty much everything I'll need to get a bunch of nice footage. So yeah, A7 IV, Rode Wireless Pro kit, headphones, wide lens, little 55mm, ND filters, batteries, done. Simple and efficient. Okay, this client is Lifestyle Lawns, artificial turf company, retainer client, do some monthly work for them, shooting content, but of stills, mainly video. Ended up busting out the Fx6 on this shoot, even though I packed a minimal kit. I still bought the Fx6 just in case, and used 4K 100 frames for a bit of B-roll, and it was great. Love that camera. And yeah. Okay, back in the absolute pigsty that is my office right now, but downloaded the footage from today's shoot using Blackmagic proxy generator to generate the proxies for this project, and then I can actually do that now, so I will bring these folders across. Actually, I won't bring that, I'll bring this folder across. Cool. So I'm just going to bring the folder that I built in the background of my computer across into the Davinci version, and now ideally I can go to the 17th of April, see my cards, my footage, and the proxies are slowly starting to sync. You can see that some of them have got purple and some of them still need to generate, but they'll automatically sync and do all that good stuff, so that's good. And then I've got my other A7 IV footage here, but this is all on, it's not even showing, oh my god, this is all on this hard drive here, the big rig, so it's just way slower than my normal workflow for SSD, but I'm just kind of backing everything up to this, and then I'll transfer a copy to my SSD for on-the-go editing.